All right, hey guys, what is going on? Hopefully you can hear me good. Let me find my headset so I can put it on. All right. Okay, hopefully you hear me good. Um, that what do you call it? Like this thing here. This freaking thing is amazing. Yo, I've been actually been able to watch some of my own lives sometimes. The background noise kind of sucked, but now with this device, I'm really able to like hear correctly and just be able to focus on just talking, not worrying about like the sound so much. All right. So what is going on? What is going on? So the title is "Be Hopeful, Success," right? And super things. Uh like it's funny because you do everything you're supposed to make sure. So if you're new here, like and subscribe. The channel is called Levi Apparel. The goal is to hopefully help you grow. How? By you watching me do certain things, by you watching me get motivated, and while you hear, excuse me, some of my turmoils and what I had to go through to overcome. So you in turn can know that this is a tough journey, and regardless of what you do, it's not easy, and eventually you will overcome. But part of the reason why I started blogging about uh, the shop is because I wanted to see a couple years from now when when I don't have enough time because I'm too busy with orders and whatever. Uh, if I ever get a chance, I want to go back and watch my videos to remind myself why I got into this. And if for any reason I fall off the wagon, I would love to also go back and see how I started to get motivated and bring myself back up so I can, you know, start this journey again, per se, and grow. So this is to help me not hold back and grow, but at the same time, this is to help you, the subscriber, to understand that hey, this is a tough journey. There's a lot of things you gotta go through, and right now I'm like at the bottom, right? Not so much really that low because I have all my equipment. You know what I'm saying? Some of them may not work like I would like it to, but I have all of them. It's all about tinkering and getting things done to be able to focus on success. All right, so few updates on what's going on. The video I also was put out. Man, I am such a procrastinator. I wasn't able to. So the job I have, man, this thing, it takes a lot on you, and like what I work the 3 to 11 shift, and it's really tough. It is really tough. Sometimes I get home, I'm in my driveway, like I want to go to the shop, which is across from the driveway. You know, if you're new to the channel and you're watching from the beginning, I used to be in my basement. I went through some issues, and now that everything is great, I was able to leave the basement, buy my get utilize the money from the business that I made, and also a little bit from my pocket, to just build a shop, just a shop in the backyard where I can just house all the equipment. It's got electricity, all that stuff set up in it, because I connect to the house. Um, so it's got its own setup. So it's a shop. You know what I'm saying? Now people can't come in because it's considered an office under the city regulations, whatever. So when you have an office, people typically can't come to a home office. But yeah, let's see who's here. If you're here, say hi, like and subscribe, and let's move forward. All right. So last night I was supposed to post a video. There's one piece missing from the video, and all it is just me design's already there. It's just hit print. You know what I'm saying? Add the ink, hit print. That's it. So what happened? Life happened. Yo, being a YouTuber, man, it seems easy. Just make a video, upload it. But a lot of time we forget the process of making that video. Now you have to act out the video first, right? Whatever you're doing. After you're done, you have to edit the video. Then when you're done editing the video, you have to upload it. And when you upload it, sometimes you realize, oh, damn, there's no sound. Oh, there's no music. Oh, there's no title. Oh, you know what? I could have done better. Let me take it off and do it again, and just put like little hints, this and that, so people can have a little bit more idea, understand. When it's in your head, you're able to focus a little bit more as far as like knowing what is supposed to happen. You play it out in your head. But when it comes out, you can't really push a lot of the things that's in your head out into the video. So what ends up happening is you leave some things out. It happens. So yeah, so I went to go do the video. Everything was good. But what ended up happening was, I got home and I thought everything was good. But if it looks like I'm looking at you but not directly at you, it's because I have the phone on the windshield. So as I'm looking at you right now, there's a red car that's right there that I can see. They just hit the red button. Hit their brakes, whatever. So I'm hitting my brakes. But yeah, so in case you're wondering, I have it directly on the windshield, and I have it facing this way because this view is usually clear for me. And if I turn my eyes this way, I tend to want to turn it back. So that's in case you're wondering. So yeah, I would say anybody that's doing this, put the camera view on the driver's side. It's a lot better, because when you put it on the passenger side and you're going like this, your left eye for some reason is a little bit lazier than your right eye. I don't know. All right. Right now, at an intersection, pretty much at a sluggish movement. But yeah, so like I was saying, um, yeah, so I just I was trying to, just couldn't. Why? Because I was procrastinating big time. So yesterday got from went to work, did my thing. After I got home from work, man, it was busy that day. You know what happened? Driving, I put on music because my body just was like, yo, I am tired. And then afterwards, my eyes was like, yo, I am reciprocating with you. So I was like super, 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 super tired. Like, I really hope this YouTube thing blows up somehow, because if it did, it would allow me some time to maybe lessen my hours. Because, man, I am tired, man. I don't know. I think they designed it that way on purpose, because when you look at it, that 8 hour work format, it's bullshit, man. I'm sorry. Because when you actually pay attention to it, it's not that great. You spent, and it's not even 8 hours. It's 2 hours altogether plus the 8 hours. So even if you live a half an hour away, sometimes you face traffic. So we're just gonna say one whole hour, right? For you to get there. Then you have to spend 8 hours. So that's now 9 hours. And then you have to spend the same amount of time going back. That's another hour, right? So that's like a nine. That's like a 10. No, that's like a 9 to 10 hour work schedule, man. It's tiring. So like I remember when I worked morning, I would deal with traffic. Let's say if it's an hour traffic, 8 hours, and then trying to get home again, it's another hour traffic. So now it's 10 hours. You get home, you tired. You got a shower. That's another half an hour. Then after that, you gotta get yourself um, food to eat. So now your whole day you spent 12 hours doing that, right? So now let's say you get back like around, I don't know, you get back like around 4 or 5. You don't have that much time to have for yourself. Design this on purpose, because let's say if you um let's just 6 hours, reasonable. You have 6 hours to work. That 6 hour time frame to get to work, let's say it's 1 hour, or no, 7 hour to get home. That's 8 hours. 8 hours, right? Now, that means if you start from, let's say you do a 7, right? So if it's 8 hours, it'd be 7 to 3:30. So nice two. So 30. So it'd be like around 30 or something like that. Let's say it's 3. Let's say 30. Even let's say 4 o'clock. There was a major or something like that. You get home at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, you get off, showered and ready by eating, and now you're ready to start your day and do stuff. It's 5 p.m. It's 5 p.m. You have 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That's 5 whole hours. You can do whatever you want with. You can hang out with friends for 2 hours, come back, you study, or go home to yourself, watch some YouTube, even nap, you know? But this 8 hour thing, it kind of sucked. It kind of sucked. It really does. So when people say they want less hours to work, I can understand that, because here's another thing, right? Let's say if you work for 6 hours, you can easily pick up another per diem. Or if you don't want to do a per diem, you can make that per diem your biz, right? Your print hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can focus on doing something to what do you call it? Focus on that would help you grow. What the system has set up is you wake up, go to work, get home, take care of yourself. You have time for maybe an hour or two TV watching, right? So you can watch, consume, and want to buy more products. Now, once you're tired of that, if you're lucky, supper, go to bed, wake up, go through the travel again of going to work, get to work, and then do it all over again. Like, in that avenue, you have a small window to do anything you want. And if you want to do anything you want, you have to literally force yourself to grind. And sometimes what happens is the work makes you so tired that you're not able to do anything on the side, because your body is saying to itself, yo, I need to rest. This is too much. Like, man. And here's the thing. People may say, hey, just go somewhere else. Listen, anywhere you go, it's the same thing. It may be as small as just walking in the street and just picking up a piece of paper. It's not really the amount of, it's not really what you do, but it's the amount of time. You could just be sitting in your office, right? Where you have a job, you just sit in the office, and let's say your only job is just to stamp a paper. Boop, stamp, boop, stamp. And you do that over and over for 8 hours. Or your job could just be like, I don't know, like IT, just figuring out stuff on the computer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or just looking at a screen, or just, even if you're just a TV watcher, that's your job. The point is that 8 hours, regardless what you do, you are going to get tired. And this is why a lot of us trying to get side hustles, because at the end we know there's going to come a point when retirement will be allowed for you. You'll be eligible. But you may have to worry about what's called Medicare, Medicaid, security, all those stuff. But here's what they did. In order, like a generation before me, I believe they're able to collect that stuff. But millennials and up, pretty soon, they're bringing up the age for retirement. And what's messed up is, if you don't have a print hustle, or if you don't have a hustle that you're doing that eventually you can push and make it grow, it's going to be hard for you to survive at an old age. Like, I'm learning now to focus. But what I've been seeing is, like, a lot of companies, I think after a certain amount of time, they're not sustainable and they're shutting down. There's been hospitals that's been shutting down. There's been like regular mom and pops. There's been big businesses, and a lot of times you can't blame these people for not being able to sustain the business the way it's supposed to, because as time goes by, what's happening is a lot of businesses that were sustainable at a certain era now has been derailed by the internet game, by other companies that's like fast, by companies that's more innovative, and it's hard for mom and pops or people who are just starting off to grow correctly, because the playing field has been elevated. And if you're not with it to understand that success is success is growing for people with ideas that can excel even faster than you and I, because they have a plan, and nowadays the way things are set up, you can blow up in a second. If you have the right social media game, you can end up becoming viral. That's when you have like hundreds of thousands of views, and you're hitting that million view count. It's easy to succeed, but a lot of time those companies fizzle out. They have a short gain and then they fizzle out. So if you're working for those companies too that's growing really fast and rapidly, you need to have yourself a little side hustle. And a side hustle doesn't have to be like, oh, I have a business for myself. It could be like a part-time per diem or something, to just help you out. And my goal pretty soon is, hopefully, if I have some time, I'll be able to make some time, is to get my Uber game up. But it's interesting to say, the blame goes on me, and my issue with not succeeding is because I'm too focused on family and thinking what they think of me. If you want to succeed, the point now, the message to this whole thing is, if you want to succeed, man, you got to go hard, because you got a lot of things attacking you, right? And the number one thing that's attacking you is you, right? Why? Because you want to succeed, but when you have to give the effort, it's hard. You want to succeed, but you have other life things going around and you're tired, and instead of trying to, get some coffee and keep yourself up, you're knocked out. You want to succeed, but you allow friends and family's ideals to get to you. Oh, you're not going to make it. Oh, yeah, you just started. Oh, you don't have the capital. Oh, you don't look like you big enough. These things derail you. Or it might just be like, for me, I have an issue with procrastination. Right? Now, to combat my procrastination, I buy machines that can do the work for me a little bit more efficiently. And also, the problem with that is, this is why if you look at my shop, I'll have two of the same machines, because for some reason, you'll be doing good, right? You'll do a print here, print there, test is good. And out of nowhere, you have an order and you can't fulfill it. Why? Like, what happened to me? I have 2 orders that came in, no success. First, no success is I went to go get the shirts. They only have the V-neck. The person needs the O-neck. Yeah, I need the O-neck. Oh, when are you getting it? We don't know. Okay, you tell the person says, yeah, no problem. Just take your time. Now, the problem with that is this. You feel disappointed, even though the person is telling you like, no, it's okay. You can take your time. I understand things happen. You don't want things to happen. You want to just buy the dang shirt and just print on it. Man, when I tell you, it's been so frustrating to be able to get things done. It's crazy, right? I remember I tried to place an order with somebody that is big, right? What do you call it? Stalls. Because I'm thinking like, you know what? Stalls is big. They should be able to get this quick to me, right? And you know what happened? I put in the artwork. I tried to place the order in 3 days. Oh, dang it. Now, for some, that'd be great. But man, when you got people like, when you got companies like Amazon, that's like, yo, you want this? You got it tomorrow. You about to leave your door, you just woke up like, cool, I'm about to go drop the kids to school or this and that. Oh, shit, is that my package? I can't compete with that. That's just craziness. Right? And then what do you have? Your machine says, hey. You bought this machine so you can do things on demand. I know that. I know that. You want to make it on demand, right? Yeah. You know you can print it right now, right? Yeah. All right. Just hit print. Like the way my machines work is I hit print. The machine does this thing to make me what is called a film, a DTF film. And the DTF film I use and I put on the shirt. I heat press it, and then you got yourself a shirt with a design. You know, perfect. But that's not how it goes. I don't know why. I calibrate the machine. I do everything I'm supposed to. And this is what happened. The machine says, print error. I know you calibrate me. I know you did all this stuff. But I don't feel like working right now. Okay, no problem. Now remember, I have a backup machine. So from time to time, I'm calibrating the other machine, or I'm fixing the other machine while I'm setting up the good machine. So when one is down, now I have to take time to go set up the other machine, and that's going to take time to actually do the work. And what happens? Problems. Yo, you cannot escape these problems. So the reason why I titled this Success is because no matter what you do, there's going to be problems. Now, I was at my job and I've lately been very, very attentive towards what's going on. And we use machines and stuff. So I'm like, because I can't imagine, like, is this normal? And what I found out is this, right? Sometimes at my job, they have to send stuff to other companies to help them out because there's a partnership. Because not every time or all the time the machines will work correctly. So, in other words, even in big businesses, hiccups happen. Take Amazon, for example, right? Um, I'm not bashing it. I'm just talking about what happened to me. My DTF printer was supposed to come in, right? Had they delivered it, man, that video would have been probably done by now. I would have been talking about it. We would have been going over some of the quirks and what's going on with the DTF process. Go, dude, just freaking go. It's a roundabout, man. Just, you're supposed to not do anything. Just wait until I go. Yeah. So what happened with the whole situation, Amazon? My printer never got here. It never got here. So I call them up like, yo, what happened? Oh, sorry, sir. We're gonna have to return your money. Why? Printer was lost in transit. Lost in transit? What are you talking about? You're not gonna get the printer because for some reason it was scanned and then something happened with the shipper and it's not missing. It went missing. So it's not even, when it was supposed to get at the warehouse to get scanned, it couldn't get scanned because it's not there. So package is lost. So now I'm like, but I take all this in, my frustration, to understand, yo, even big businesses fall and stuff happens. So don't think that you won't have success. Just keep moving forward, because at the end of the day, the success you're going to have is going to be yours if you want it to be, you know? But just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Like, it's frustrating knowing that you can't do anything. But man, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Man. And you know what's funny? Like, the week that you finally got a job or something's gonna happen where you're gonna have a little bit of success, you know what happened? Like, everything that could go wrong that week goes wrong. You have traffic problems, the printer problems with the biz, issues coming out of nowhere. Man, it's like, can it ever end? No. But keep pushing forward. Things happen, and all you can do is just keep moving. Keep moving. But yeah, so I had some orders come in, and I'm gonna have to go above and beyond. Like, usually I don't do any work. I don't like to do any work on the Sabbath, but I may have to just do something because I cannot let this go to next week. Like, there's just so many things I gotta do next week. It's crazy. I gotta start setting it up so, like, now I have videos that's gonna be playing on the regular. So on Sundays, I gotta work even harder, like Sunday night, to push as much videos as I can out and program it so it can be playing during the week. Because to tell you the truth, I see a viable success with this YouTube game, but I'm not pushing myself like I'm supposed to actually get that success. And because of that, I'm failing big time. What time is it? Sorry. Holy moly, time just flew. This is what I hate about traffic. Where I live, I get to destinations quick, but the minute I get to the city where my job is, everything is in walking distance, because I used to live here. You can walk anywhere, but when you're in a vehicle, there's a light here, a light there. That's like 100 lights for just one block. Like, as I'm talking to you, right? It's within seconds. That's a light. I'm gonna be talking to you again less than 5 seconds. Another light. It's lights after lights. And if you miss one, like right now, instead of it being green, it was green when I was talking to you earlier. Now it's red. Gotta stop, man. I don't know, man. Like, this whole week has been really hard for me. Now, is it gonna be better? Yeah, it is better. It's better every day. Every day you wake up is better. Why? Because this is why it's called the hustle. You gotta try even harder, right? There'll be a lot of misses that you're going to have, but seeing what happened at Amazon, seeing what happened at the company I'm at, and it's a big company, um, and know that things happen, right? As far as like machines, and just watching other companies that's bigger on the news, just not doing all that great, things will happen. You can only control what you're able to physically control, but as far as like electronics and stuff like that, sometimes it's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss. I've had a lot of misses. I'm hoping to get some more hits, but it's not working out. So this morning I woke up and went to go set up the printer. You know what happened? Life happened. I had to put all my focus towards family because wife had a meeting to go to with one of the kids. And when you have a lot of kids, you can't just stop and go do something else. You got to focus on the family. You got to stop everything you're doing. So that's what happened. And today is like one of those days where it's like everybody's off today. So I had to like literally stop everything because when you have a lot of kids, this kid may be fine, but somebody did something to them where now they're upset. Now you got to break up a fight. Somebody's hungry, now you have to go get them food. And I try to get the older kids to help out, but at the end of the day, they're kids. I try not to rely on them because they're kids, you know. But I gotta go. I just hit the job. Traffic kind of sucked, but I still made it. So peace, like and subscribe. This is Levi Apparel, and we're moving forward. All right, cool. If I could leave this message, it's basically, yo, just keep grinding. Things happen, people fall, issues happen, but just keep grinding. Eventually, you're gonna make it because all these big companies, they ain't just wake up one day and they're big. It took time, and even if they wake up one day and they're big, things are gonna happen that's gonna end up making them fail anyways, and they're gonna have to pick themselves up and work harder to climb up. We gotta keep climbing. It's hard, things happen, but hey, it is what it is. Keep pushing forward. Like, subscribe, be hype, pal. All right, I need to get me a new coat. I was doing installation and the installation got stuck on my stuff. Anyways, like, subscribe, be hype, pal. Peace.